What is communication? By definition, communication is the transfer of information from one place to another. In relationships, communication allows you to explain to someone else what you are experiencing and what your needs are. The act of communicating not only helps to meet your needs, but it also helps you to connect with the other person. In business, communication skills are highly valued in leaders. In the case of many relationship breakdowns, lack of good communication is often cited as the reason. Communication stops the inevitable issues which arise in any relationship from simmering under the surface for too long and becoming toxic. Words are important, but good nonverbal communication should not be underestimated. We are constantly delivering nonverbal cues such as gestures, movements and expressions in our social and business life to deliver a specific message to other people. Handshakes, eye contact and touching all help to impart how we are feeling. There is even evidence to suggest that nonverbal communication is even more effective than verbal communication in certain situations. The continued popularity of sign language among deaf people or those hard of hearing demonstrates the importance of visual cues in the practice of communication. Communications in hearing loss relationships. While good communication is tough to achieve in any relationship, research suggests it is even more challenging when one person has hearing difficulties. The U.S. National Hearing Health Poll in 2011 reported that, of around 1,500 people who reported having hearing difficulties, 44% agreed or strongly agreed with the statement, "Hearing difficulties can negatively impact my relationships with family and friends." In Scarency et al.'s 2008 study on the effect of hearing impairment in older people on the spouse, subjects reported frustration in communication and communication strategies including increased time and effort, less spontaneous conversation and frustration at having to repeat. In Preminger et al.'s 2015 study into the effect on adult children if one parent had hearing loss, they described detrimental negative effects and disagreeable coping strategies, for example yelling and having to make extra effort. Digital communications, the solution we have all been searching for? Digital communications are expanding our horizons like never before, both with those with and without hearing difficulties. Applications like WhatsApp, Skype and FaceTime assist people living far apart, people suffering from hearing disabilities or people signing to keep in touch and communicate in ways they couldn't before. But digital communication also has its downsides. When traveling to work, we are all looking down at our smartphones. Where we may have once struck up conversation with our fellow passengers, we now have a convenient way of avoiding eye contact.